Online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome to the campus of Somerset Christian School, home of the Cougars. Tonight, Al Gover's bunch will be playing host to the Wayne County Cardinals in 48 district basketball action, and we got all the action for you here live on Lake Cumberland Sports. I'm Bob Boone, joined by Kevin Lloyd, if you know that name. And usually we talk good about him because he's the man that writes the checks, or he signs them. I don't know if he writes them, but anyway, we appreciate what he does. Kevin, good to have you with a headset on tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry you drew the short straw this week.
Well, that's quite all right. Going to be a lot of fun, and
we're looking forward to this game. I think we've got a good game here tonight.
Well, talking to both the coaches pregame a little bit, and just, this 48 district has got, tell you what, it's got three pretty good teams and a good team in McCreary. Both coaches made mention that it may not always be the best to be the number one seed if McCreary ends up 4, because it's on their home court where you play the 48 district this year. So.
Well, and last year they kind of ended up in that same situation in tournament time where everybody ended up, I think, with the same record, at the end of the district. And so I don't know if it was leg wrestling or something, how they decided
Thumb wrestling. Thumb wrestling sounds good. Of course, Wayne County comes into tonight. They are the top team in the 48 district by just a few of the RPI points. We're not going to get into any of that, but overall, they have a 13-6 record. They are 7-1 in 12th region play and 3-0 overall, and they still have a couple of games they've got to play because it's, we've had some snow outs and that sort of thing. Al Gover and the Somerset Christian Cougars, well, they are 10-8 overall, 3-6 against 12th region, and 1-2 in district play.
We got to see them up close and personal the other day against Flasky, and they were impressive. I mean,
they really are.
For a team that's not deep, they have some size, they have some talent at their positions. It's just that thing of staying out of foul trouble and keeping those 5 or 6 guys playing 32 minutes a game. I mean, it takes a toll.
I brought up the point when we did the Pulaski County Somerset Christian game that, had talked to Al Gover, and he said, a couple years ago, I just didn't have guys that were physically tough and all of that, and he says, and we've worked on that. We've gotten better at that. He says, we've increased our depth a little bit, not near enough. And I think that's kind of what you're talking about is if they have an Achilles heel, it is overall the depth of the Cougar squad. But he told me, he says, we still don't believe in ourselves the way I want this team to believe in ourselves. We need to get that signature win. And so they're still looking for it. I was here the night that Somerset came into this gym. They gave the Jumpers everything they wanted. I think this group is still mad. They lost in the All-A regional tournament to Somerset. They felt like maybe that one got taken away. No, I don't want to say taken away, but there were some calls that they felt like may have been a little wishy-washy, but that's basketball. That happens. But I think we're in for a good game tonight with these two squads. A lot of tradition coming out of Wayne County basketball.
Yeah, and their fans travel. They filled up that visitor side over there. They always do. They're a fun group. I mean, they'd be a fun group to play for because, like I say, they just always travel. They always support this team.
Now, you may think of this as a small gymnasium. This was about the size of my high school gymnasium in beautiful Hicksville, Ohio, in the great northwest part of the state. This was a big gym compared to, what I'm used to, but we've got some pretty nice gyms here. Fine facility. Appreciate Coach Al Gover making sure we are well taken care of here. And I think we're in for a really good basketball game. It's going to be a tale of two different games. I think it's going to come down to three-point shooting. Can Somerset Christian hit from behind the arc? Wayne County's good at it. They just don't do it a lot.
So your Baker, the three-point maker, as you donned him the other day.
Yes.
So you get your Millie Weaver keys to the game? Yes,
Millie Weaver keys to the game are exactly that right there. And let's keep in mind that Jack Baker did not have a great night shooting the ball when we saw him at Pulaski County. So he's got to make shots, as do the rest of the Cougars.
I agree. The keys to the game are brought to you by the Millie Weaver team, your real estate champions. We all know success starts with a winning strategy, whether it's on the field or finding your next home. Just like a great coach, the Millie Weaver team will provide you the local knowledge and expert advice you need to score your real estate goals. We cover all the bases from listing your home for top dollar to guiding first-time home buyers through the entire process. For a team that has the keys to the market, look to the Millie Weaver team. Call today at 606-485-1865.
Thank you very much. We're about a minute away from having introductions and national anthem. We'll step out, take a quick break when that starts to take place here just a little bit, and we'll give you our starting lineups as we have them. First of all, for the Wayne County Cardinals, coached by Jared Parmley. Leading off will be a freshman guard in Cooper Gehring, followed by a senior guard in Kendall Phillips, leading scorer, averaging just over 20 points a game. Rylan Morgan averages 11.5 points per game. He's a junior guard. And then Seth Farmer, and if that name sounds familiar, yes, that's the Seth Farmer who had transferred to Pulaski County a year ago. And then it's Bryce LeFavors rounding it out at 4.6 points per game. Farmer averages 13.5 points per game. So once again for the Cardinals, it's Gehring, Phillips, Morgan, Farmer, and LeFavors. We're going to step out, pause, come back. I'll give you the Christian starting lineups, and we'll get you tipped off here from Somerset Christian School.
Tonight's prayer will be offered by Ben Case.
Starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Welcome back to Somerset Christian School. Bob Boone alongside Kevin Lloyd as player introductions being made down on the floor. We gave you the Cardinal starters. Let's go ahead and set the lineup for you for the Somerset Christian Cougars. At forward, a junior averaging 12.7 points per game, Omari Harvey. Gavin Williams is one guard, sophomore, averages just 1.1 points per game. And that is Gavin Wilson. Aiden Drew is a junior forward, averages 17.9 points per game. And Jack Baker is a senior on this squad. He is the shooting guard, averages 18.7 points per game and shoots 44.5% from the three-point line. And Adam Markham is your fifth starter. He's a senior guard, averaging 15.1 points per game. It'll be Harvey, Wilson, Drew, Baker, Markham, coached by Al Gover, 10-8 on the season. We have everybody lined up at midcourt. It'll be Seth Farmer next to Omari Harvey as we are ready to get this 48th District basketball game on the way. Ball is up, tipped into backcourt for the Cougars. They'll have it. They're moving left to right as we look at it. We are sitting opposite of the scorer's table. Just if you've been here, help to give you a little bit of a sense of what it looks like. Taken down low baseline, too strong, rolls all the way across, and they're going to say last touch by Harvey, so ball goes out of bounds to the Wayne County Cardinals. Fashion report tonight, Cardinals wearing their traditional Cardinal red uniforms, white numerals and letters trimmed in black. Drive into the lane, up, contact, no call. Rebound, though. Farmer comes back with it. He goes across the lane, gets the foul and the basket, and Farmer's got the first bucket of the night, and Harvey's got his first foul of the night.
We are Farmers.
Of course. All right, Seth Farmer hits that one. Pretty good free throw shooter overall, 85%, and he's got 3 points. It's a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. Down on the block, nice turnaround, nice touch. That's Adam Markham. They said Markham averages 15 points per game. Good patience down there on the block. Cross-court pass into the corner. Now the Cardinals bring it back out. Cougars playing zone right now, little 2-3, fake the three, driving in, nice pass across the lane, and they're going to say goes out of bounds, last touch by Kendall Phillips.
Bob, I've made an executive decision. I'm not going to keep the time. We're just going to keep the score on here.
All right.
So we'll update you on the Randall D. Turpin CPA
Sounds
scoreboard.
good. Absolutely. 6 minutes, 50 seconds here in this first period. 3-2. Cardinals on top. The homestanding Cougars. Baker gets it in the corner. Three ball rattles it in. That's Markham. Markham shoots 34.5% from behind the big half circle and was deadly there.
Yeah, it's that little play that they all go to now. They drive in, kick it to the corner.
Yeah. Unforced error off the hands of Farmer. Turnover comes back, and Baker off the glass. And Somerset Christian a 7-3 lead. Little full court pressure, then they'll drop back into that 2-3 zone. Three ball, left elbow extended. That is good by Kendall Phillips. And that was the key for Al Gover when I talked to him pregame. Got to shut that man down. Oh, we got to travel. That's just a misstep there by Markham. Turnover gives the ball back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, unforced error there. Nothing really going on. Just walk.
Wasn't even sticky defense. Little 2-2-1 trap. The Cardinals break it. Farmer drives, goes up, and draws a whistle. And that's going to be on number 11, Aiden Drew.
Aiden Drew, yeah.
His first team
His first, second one against the Cougars with 5:51 to go here in the first quarter of play. Farmer got it. He's got 4, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Said Farmer, pretty good free throw shooter, 85% for the big man, and he's got that one, and 5 points. 1 point advantage. Now the Cardinals going to apply some full court pressure. They try to set the trap, but a good job by Baker and company to break the press. They give it to Harvey in the corner. Now back out to Jack Baker. Baker guarding out there. Nice move, Baker, and missed everything. They're going to say, Baker's saying it was tipped. I don't think he's going to get that call.
No, but it did. From here, I thought it looked like it was tipped because the ball didn't rotate right.
Baker says, I don't miss them that bad. Full court pressure. Cardinals get the ball across the timeline, pick up the dribble. Phillips eyes the 3, now tries to dribble baseline, has it stolen away by Harvey, and he's fouled. So that's going to be the first foul against Wayne County.
Harvey in there taking a strong rebound. Here, just rip that down.
So the foul goes against Seth Farmer. Farmer got the big leg brace, knee brace on that left knee. Doesn't seem to affect him a whole lot.
Not from the three-point line.
Baker gets double team, finds Markham, top of the key, got it! Back-to-back trays for Markham, long pass, and there's Phillips underneath. Oh, my. We used to say that's cherry picking right there. Phillips has 5 points.
Good recognition by Wayne County.
It was. Baker, 3, got it. He says, I told you I don't miss like that. He's got 5, and it's a 13-10 lead. Wayne County. There goes Phillips to the other direction, and he's got his second 3. 13 off. 4:26 to go in this first period. Rapid pace here in the opening stanza. Markham tries to get a screen over there from Drew. Finally takes advantage of it. And that's a 2-point basket.
That was a contested 3 as well.
I'm not keeping rebounds because I can't while I do this, but we haven't had much of an opportunity for a Rick Barker rebound. Phillips, the head fake, tries to drive, spin against Harvey, lays it up, got the roll. All right, it's the Phillips and Markham show right now. It's their world. We're living in it. Baker sets up 3, misses everything. Weak side rebound taken by Morgan. He'll dribble it in the front court, and he'll start the offense, do the Cards. Phillips tries to go baseline, same thing he did last time. Little spin move, but instead dishes it out to Farmer.
On the elbow there. That's pretty shot.
Yeah. It's a lost art in the game of basketball at any level, really. You don't see those 8 to 10 to 12-foot jump shots.
No, it's layups and 3s.
Yeah. Markham guarded out here by Phillips. Gets the ball down to Harvey. Harvey in the paint with a nice move, but can't get it to go. Fighting for his own rebound, and they're going to say it was last touched by him. It'll be Wayne County basketball. Bryce LaFavors will inbound it against the full court pressure. 2-2-1 trap. Set up right now by the Cougars. We're under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Cross-court pass. They get it up. Farmer drives. Too strong. There's Harvey for the rebound.
Yeah, missed opportunity for Wayne County there.
Aiden Drew, he'll give the ball up to Gavin Wilson. Wilson looking for a cutter. Finds Markham in the corner. Markham's going to cut across the lane. Pull up for about an 18-footer. No good, but there with the rebound is Drew. Drew dishes it out to Baker. Tries to go baseline. He's shoved out of bounds. It'll be Cougar ball. They're going to say a foul.
Foul was on number 32.
That's going to be on LaFavors.
Yeah, he tried to go baseline there, and they just forced him out.
Pretty good defense. You don't want to give a guy like Baker a lot of space down there. Checking into the ball game for the Cougars is Jordan Carell, a senior guard. With the ball, Wilson. He'll pull up for a long three. No good. Weak side rebound. Comes down to number 24. That's Morgan. He works it in the corner. And there's Phillips. Calls for it on the left elbow. Extended. Out beyond the three-point line. He got 13 points here in the first quarter, and we haven't even hit the 2-minute mark yet. Getting there close right now. Markham, Baker. To Wilson in the corner. Wilson will drive, looks to go down the lane, kicks it out to Markham now. Markham guarded out there by Phillips. Head fake goes up. Good defense by Phillips. Turnover, ball goes back to Wayne County. Driving and laying it up and in is Morgan. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Parmley told me they were a little rusty, not playing in 2 weeks. I think Cardinals look pretty good here, Kev.
We're pretty good. We got our first Cassie Aiken Realtor timeout, and it all comes down to this. One shot the whole game, the entire season decided by a single free throw. And swish, that's the feeling of confidence. When you're making the biggest shot of your life, buying or selling your home, you need that same confidence in your agent. Casey Aiken with Walker Realty Ford Brothers. In real estate, the closing is your free throw. Don't let your biggest investment rattle off the rim. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to list, Casey's here to ensure your shot is a guaranteed swish. Casey Aiken with Walker Realty Ford Brothers, turning dreams into addresses. Yeah, the Cougars' transition defense is lacking.
Yeah,
they're just not getting back at all.
Yeah, I don't see much rust on this Cardinal squad whatsoever.
No, and the Cougars have tried that little trap defense. I think I'd almost give that up and just get back.
Yeah. Jordan Carell still in the ball game. He's replaced Omari Harvey. Cougars with the ball. Baker, right side, no good. Ball's tipped into the hands of Wilson. There's a three for Markham on the left side. So he's got 3 and 13 points total in this first quarter. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Farmer with it, goes baseline, up strong, and got it all the way around the wood, down and in, back out, and it falls.
1 minute to go.
9 points for Farmer. Another 3, and this time it's Carell. He's good for 1 a game. Let's hope that he gets hot. Phillips, 3 over the top of Gavin Wilson. We're down to 45 seconds to go. Wayne County drops back in. They'll pick up man-to-man at half court. Gavin Wilson, right side, bounce pass over in the corner. That's Markham. Back out to Carell. Now driving baseline, pulls up. Gavin Wilson, a little short. Rebound. Rylan Morgan with his first. I'm sorry, that's about his 3rd rebound of the night. Phillips over here where he's worn a spot out on these boards over here.
Yeah, he's got a little size advantage over here on Wilson, and they're kind of making him pay for that.
With the ball now, that's Morgan. They feed it to Phillips in the corner. Phillips in fuego. And that's it. You heard the horn. We are at the end of the first quarter. 30-21. Wayne County leads it over the Somerset Christian Cougars.
Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Fresh 8 minutes on the clock. 21-30. The Cougars trailing the Wayne County Cardinals. Cardinals will get the ball on the alternating possession, inbound it down in front of us at midcourt. 2-3 zone for Somerset Christian. Harvey's checked back into the ball game for Somerset Christian. We see and wow.
That's Phillips again in the corner.
Well, he's got 22 points right now with 20 seconds gone in the second quarter.
Can't move your head for a second on this game.
No, I was down looking and shouldn't have been. Driving right side, little bump. Gavin, no good. Rebound pulled down by Morgan. That was Gavin Wilson. Phillips with the head fake. Now they dish it in the corner. Long three by Sharp. No good. Here come the Cougars back the other direction. Baker gets cut off at the baseline. Now he's going to pull up. We're going to get a foul on the floor. That'll be the first one of the quarter. In case you're not aware, and you should be by now, this is a rule came in last year. 5 fouls per quarter. There is no 1-and-1 bonus anymore.
And I do like that. It seems to speed up the games. There's not those hard fouls at the end of games. I think it's turned out to be a good rule.
Now, the one we got coming next year, I'm not a fan of.
What's that?
Harvey gives it to Baker. Long three, left side, got it. He's got 8. That's going to be the shot clock. Don't need a shot clock in high school basketball. Cards work the ball around the perimeter. They'll give it to Morgan out top. Now back on the right side to Gehring. Morgan and Gehring play pitch and catch out there. Gehring picks up his dribble in the corner. Phillips off the back of the iron. He's human, folks. Rebounded by Baker. Ahead to Harvey. He has his first basket of the night. It's 33-26 with 26-22 to go. In the corner, long three, too strong. Weak side rebound, pulled down. I think that was Markham who got that one. Quickly ahead and losing the handle on it was Carell. Cardinals have numbers, and Phillips drives right by Markham to lay it up and in. 24 points for Kendall Phillips. 35-26.
Pretty nice game with 6 minutes to go. In the second. We might see a record-breaking performance tonight. We need to find out what high score is ever. They've had some players through there, though. I mentioned it's a pretty big score.
We'd have it. I remember the old coach, Rodney Woods, used to bring you a media packet that had all the stats, and that's another unforced there. Pass from Baker bounced off the leg of Harvey. Backcourt violation, and it'll be Cardinal ball. Checking in.
I did see the record against them one night.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald at Pulaski.
Okay.
But right out, I think 60.
No kidding.
But we're on that pace here.
I was going to say, Phillips is on that pace. We see checking out of the ball game is Cade Sharp. Into the game is Bryce LaFavors. He returns. And then Peters is checked in for Somerset Christian, replacing Omari Harvey. Drive down the lane, nice feed. They get it to LaFavors and move without the basketball, and good things happen. 37-26, 5:07 to go. Long three. Bounces off the backside of the rim, high over the backboard, and it's going to be Wayne County ball. We got a timeout on the floor.
All right, I see Nick Hibbard around the floor here tonight. His official photography person, I guess, and official photography sponsors, Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. And a big thank you to the Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any of their 5 Somerset locations or go to Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And Bob, this is our video game of the week, our Wings and Rings. What's the next best play? Deciding on what to eat after the game, which is going to be pretty soon the way this one's going. Don't just settle for any fast food. Get a win for your taste buds with Wings and Rings. Got over 12 sauces for their award-winning wings, from sweet to super spicy. Plus, we're more than just wings. They've got loaded burgers. I think the best burger probably in town.
I do too.
Crispy onion rings, mouth-watering mac and cheese. They are all a guaranteed touchdown. Whether you're celebrating a big victory or just grabbing a bite with your team, make your next stop at Wings and Rings.
I'll do it. Maybe
Bob,
I'll
this
see you
is,
there Friday.
We got to catch our breath here.
I know.
We're looking for it at halftime already.
Came to a basketball game and a hockey match got out there. You know, now hockey, they don't score a lot, but it's about this fast. The only thing we're missing is line changes every 40 seconds.
We're at 5 minutes to go in the second quarter on our Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Thank you, sir. Cardinals work the ball around the corner. They find Farmer down low, who finds his teammate LeFavors, who goes up with it off the glass, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Now, Algover's forgot more about basketball than I'll ever know. But I would like to see, like, Harvey and Drew, like, maybe them would take some looks down low here.
Yeah.
I think it would open up the three for them if they could get those guys involved.
Favors 55% free throw shooter, misses the first of two. Checking out for Somerset Christian is Jordan Carell, and we see Aiden Drew back into the contest.
Harvey and Drew were both impressive against Pulaski the other night. A different style of game, though, for sure.
LeFavors has 3 points, 38-26. Big possession here, I think, for Somerset.
Yeah, down 12.
Got to get a good look at the basket. Baker has it, makes a man fly by. There's that look down low, but a good recovery by Phillips defensively.
Yeah, bobbled by Harvey. There's Drew.
There you go. Nice job there, but you're right. But did you see how fast Kendall Phillips got over to help on that play down low?
No, he's no joke down low there.
He's not just an offensive guy. He has the ball out top, over in the corner to Morgan. In the paint, up, left-hander, got the roll. That is Bryce LeFavors. He's got 4 minutes to go in this first half of play, 40-28.
Somerset Christian does seem to be slowing it down here. Trying to run the offense a little.
Well, there's two ways, and we got a foul away from the basket.
Off the ball.
Yeah.
15.
Two ways to look at. Coach Parmley talked about being rusty because he's not played in 2 weeks. You know what else these guys are? Fresh.
That's right. That's Gary, I think, just fighting through the screen over there. Is that his first?
It is his first. Team second. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Good screen. Wilson drives. Trying to get it down low in there to Drew, and we got another and a moving screen.
Yeah, Drew got the leg stuck out there just a little. That's easy to do when you're setting that screen, though. It's just kind of throw that knee out a little.
Yeah. So 3:30 to go in the half. Turnover gives the ball back to the Cardinals. Trying to go baseline, and then they try to feed it to Farmer. Ball knocked away. Good defense by Aiden Drew. Gavin Wilson drives in, kicks it out. Over on the right side to Peters, and now Baker has it. Crossover dribble, another kick out Gavin Wilson. He gets stopped in the lane. Peters.
Harvey was wide open down there for just a second.
And no good. Back of the iron, and that's rebounded by guess who? Kendall Phillips.
Does a nice job blocking out, too.
Yes, he does. Everything I've seen out of him tonight, he's very fundamentally sound. Farmer picks that ball up with the left hand and lays it up and in. We haven't heard from him since the first quarter, but he's in double figures with 11.
Yeah. 2.5 to go here. If you're Somerset Christian, you'd like to get this down to 10 or so.
Devin Peters in the corner to Gavin Williams off of the iron. Nice rebound by Aiden Drew. Puts it up. Can't get it to roll. He's going to go to the free throw line. He did draw the foul.
On Phillips. His first.
It's a pretty good free throw shooting team in the Somerset Christian. Drew one of those at 71.4%. I think at the high school level, anything over 70% is pretty solid.
Yeah.
If you Shaq, anything over 7% is solid. Gets the second one, and that cuts the lead down to 12. Amari Harvey back into the ball game. He will replace Aiden Drew. It's a well-deserved rest. Harvey trying to plug up the middle of that lane. This 2-3 zone, 3-ball from the corner, and there's Harvey going up high for the rebound. That shot was by Gehring, no good. Gavin Wilson will give it up to Drew. I'm sorry, to Peters. Now back to Wilson. Harvey, he's thinking about the three, but that's not his specialty. Now he'll eye one, get it up there, back of the iron, and going high for the board was Ryland Morgan. 1:40 to go in the half. Weiner playing it quick. Cross-court pass. They try to bounce it down low, back over to Lefevers. Gets away from him. Turnover. Gives the ball back to the Cougars.
Yeah, chance for Cougars cutting this lead here.
Wilson, nice little crossover. He is outmanned, but says, that don't bother me. He's given up close to 8 inches to Farmer, but he says, I got this. His first field goal of the 9, and it's 42-32. Minute and 10 seconds to go in the half. And we're on the right side. They get it to Gehring. Long 3-ball. Front, then back of the rim by Morgan. Rebound comes down to Devin Peters. Here come the Cougars. A chance to get this thing back to single digits.
Whew, just about went over and back.
Yeah. Wilson gets the ball over to Baker. He'll launch a 3. Looks good from here, and it is. It's his second tray of the quarter, third of the game. He's got 11 points.
Big defensive trip for the Cougars right here.
42-35. Farmer has it on the left elbow, goes across the lane, kicks it in the corner, driving into the paint. Now back to Farmer. 3-ball, top of the key, no good.
Not sure that's what Wayne County was looking for right there.
I don't think if you're Coach Parmley, you like that choice. Now the Cougars have a chance to cut this down to 6. 5 with a made 3. Down to 7 seconds to go. Wilson gets a screen, goes all the way up the touch, and he got it to fall. 42-37. It's a 5-point lead at the half for Wayne County. We're going to step out, take a break, come back, give you a few numbers here and there, do some business, and bring you the second half. Don't go away here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Everyone starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
You Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Keeping the stats and the correct score is important for players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 27 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. And Bob, we are at 42-37. Halftime. That's a quick half of basketball. But Somerset Christian coming back there late to cut that thing to 5.
Indeed, it was. And I think in just a couple of unforced errors, turnovers by Wayne County, and they got cooled off a little bit. That three-point shooting had been lights out. But, of course, if you're watching, you'll see down on the floor, we got a whole bunch of youngins out there. This is part of the Somerset Christian Youth Basketball League.
I like this. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, putting on a little dribbling exhibition. Of course, this school participates in the Pulaski County Basketball League. Not Pulaski County High School, but it is a county-wide youth basketball league. Involves Somerset Christian, Somerset schools, all the elementaries, and it's pretty cool and a great way to get these guys and gals to develop their skill set and more importantly, have a little fun.
Yeah, I think we see a few ball players out here.
Absolutely. I noticed them coming in. There were some of these youngins that can handle the basketball. Let's go ahead and give you a scoring rundown. Of course, at the end of one, Wayne County had a 9-point lead, 30-21 overall, but as Kevin just mentioned, Cougars were able to cut that down to 5 at the end of the half, 42-37. That is your halftime score. For the Cougars, scoring with 2 points was Ryland Phillips, 5 points for Bryce LaFavors, 11 points for Seth Farmer, and 24 points for Kendall Phillips. Playing and failing to score was Cade Sharp for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and I don't think Phillips scored after we jinxed him there with that high score thing.
No, not at all. For the Cougars, goes like this. 2 points for Omari Harvey. Give 3 points for Jordan Carell. 4 points apiece for Gavin Wilson and Aiden Drew. Jack Baker with 11 points, and leading scorer for the Cougars with 13 is Adam Markin, and he had all 13 of those in that first quarter, so he too was shut down. So defense has got a little tougher on the two big guns, but then that seemed to open things up a little bit for Baker on the Cougars offensive side. Kevin, this might have been, we talked about how fast it was. We've only been on the air 30 minutes, and we've played a whole quarter of basketball. We don't want to jinx it because usually you say, we're going to get out of here early. And then the next thing you know, you got a lot of whistles and overtime. But I think, though, what that says about this game, we're seeing good fundamental basketball. We're seeing good defense. We're seeing some good offense. Yeah, there's been a couple of bad shots. You're going to have that in just about any basketball game.
Man, we got some Michael Jackson out here.
I'm impressed. A little moonwalk. If I could do it, that's the way I would. Pretty cool looking exhibition that these youngsters are putting on.
Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Interest Healthcare Counseling Service, we can get services started today. Interest offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at interest-healthcare.com. At Interest, your mental health matters. Or I tell you what, you could just come out and watch these little guys play for a few minutes. I feel less stressed, less anxious, less depressed.
Well, I've had some grandkids play in the youth basketball league. They also out at Pleasant Hill Church. They have a fantastic league. I tell you what, get your kids involved in sports or something. Get them away from the screens, and I tell you what, they will have an absolute blast. And what this does too is it begins to build a pretty good feeder program. You know, Algover's already got this bunch here on the boys squad playing some pretty good ball. And Coach York with the girls team, you know what? He's out there slugging away. And don't be surprised, though, if the Somerset Christian boys make some noise in the postseason. When you look at the 12th region standings, your top 6 teams, 5 of them, actually your top 7 teams, I think 6 of them, are in either the 47th or the 48th. Danville Christian Academy excluded, who got beat by Somerset High School in the All-A Regional. So something to think about is, basketball has always been a proud tradition here in Pulaski County and Somerset. And now you got a 4th school, and it brings us great pleasure to be able to come in and cover these youngsters.
Hey, Bob, if you haven't been to the Rex Restaurant in Nancy, you haven't had real home cooking like your grandma made. From the homemade chicken and dumplings and meatloaf to the best catfish in Lake Cumberland area, you got to try the Rex. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., closed on Sunday and Monday. They feature a full ice cream bar and Miss Brenda's homemade pies, made fresh daily. They can accommodate large groups by reservation and can cater to your business lunch, and they will deliver it to you. Rick Barker and the Rex Restaurant, where they will feed you good and treat you right, for sure.
Let me give you a tip.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure you get a piece of pie, especially if you go in the evenings, order that first thing. I usually have my pie.
Okay.
I have my pie ordered before I even get seated, because you just never know, and you don't want to run out, especially coconut cream pie.
I know, it is disappointing if you get there and it's like your favorite pies to go through.
Yep. Now, I can always run with a little butterscotch as a backup.
Oh, yeah, I can do a backup plan on pie.
Yeah. It's not like I discriminate against any particular variety. Oh my, we are at halftime as the Wayne County Cardinals have made it their way back out onto the floor, waiting on Somerset Christian, 42-37. Can the Cougars keep this up, the intensity that we saw early? And then there was that little bit of a lull towards the second half of the first quarter and first half of the second. But can they get that and give you a full 16 minutes of that kind of intensity that we saw towards the end of the half?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got to be pretty pumped up going to the locker room if you're Somerset Christian. You ended that quarter really, really well. And I don't know. They did keep Phillips silent really the last kind of 6 minutes of that quarter. So I don't know. Have to go back and watch. I don't know if they were doing anything different, or to me, Wayne County ended up rushing some shots, taking a few bad shots, and not really being patient, working the ball around like they were early on.
I think if they can be patient, I think that'll make a difference there. I think that, if Coach Gover can rotate 2 or 3 players in to keep some guys fresh, I think that works too. We're going to step out, take a break. We come back. We'll have second half action here on Toyota Somerset's High School Basketball, presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers.
Everyone starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking, we're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Welcome back to Somerset. Oh, how about that?
How about that?
Yeah. See, I was just talking about how easy it is to operate all these buttons, and then I flubbed it up. 42-37 to start this second half play. Cougars have the ball. They now will move from our right to left as we look at it from the top row. Harvey with the ball, gives it up to Baker. Now a little give and go. Back to Baker, goes to the left side, off the glass, no good, but he draws a foul, and I like that right out of the box for the Cougars.
Yeah, I do too. I like seeing him working the ball down low here. Just to
Judge B.J. Harvey.
I feel like they've got a good advantage down here, down low.
Harvey, 50% free throw shooter, so that's part of his game he's got to work on a little bit, the junior. He's got a good body, good size. Need to capitalize on it. That time he gets the roll. He's got 3 points. Cuts the lead to 4.
Heck, I might even keep score this half.
Morgan. Don't worry about it. I got you. Look the ball down low. Farmer guarded out there by Harvey. He got Harvey in the air and lays it up and in. 13 points for Farmer. It's back to a 6-point Cardinal advantage. Baker, right elbow extended, out beyond the 3-point line. Now they work it down low to Baker, and he's going to draw another foul. That's going to be on Gehring, his second, I believe. Second team foul, just 45 seconds gone. That could be big as we approach the middle of this third quarter. Markham may have got away with a carry there and drives, but knocked out of bounds, blocked by Phillips. Nobody said anything, so I just made that up about maybe getting away with a carry. Rules have changed in basketball. Markham has the ball. He'll give it up to Wilson. Wilson, make sure he's got everybody in the right position. Now he goes right, tries to get a screen. Good switch off there by the Cardinals. Guarded by Morgan, and that ball is tipped into backcourt. And I don't know how he stayed in bounds. They get it up to Morgan, lays it up and in, and he draws a foul.
That's nice all the way around by Wayne County there. That was
good defense,
nice
good transition, and not a lot Christian could do once the ball ended up in backcourt. So that opens it up to an 8-point lead, chance to make it 9 here for Morgan. He shoots 64%, and he gets that one. He's got 5 points in the game. That shot, no good. Loose ball rebound picked up by Farmer, Going baseline, Morgan cut off there nicely. Now he takes it all the way around and tries to roll it from the front, and it doesn't go. Harvey with that rebound. Pull up. Baker with the jumper. He's got 13. Farmer drives, blocked by Harvey. Baker pulls up, long three, got it. He's got 5 in the half. 16 overall, and we're down to a 3-point game, Kevin. Farmer, they find down low baseline. Somebody fell asleep on defense. That was Lefevers. He's got 7. 5:40 to go in this third period. Wilson, and that ball's tipped away. So
the one thing about a little gym like this, where we're this close, like you can really hear Wayne County like talking to each other on defense down here. You know, trying to tell the person on the back screen or pick or really hear good communication on that end.
And it's just as important in defense as it is in offense. And I don't know that a lot of people realize
that. Oh, yeah, because you've got your back turned to everything here on defense. So.
Wilson, right side. Give it up to Baker. Baker with the spin move. He goes, nice move, up and under, no good. Tipped, and it's pulled down by Phillips. Quickly ahead to Gehring. They get it over on the right side. Morgan, he'll go, dish it off to Farmer. Up from about 6 foot, but he's fouled.
5:16 to go in the third on the Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
48-43. Farmer's going to go to the free throw line. He's made 3 thus far. Make it 4. 14 points for the senior. Got it. Game could come down to free throws. 7-point advantage now for the Cards. 5 minutes, 10 seconds remain. Wilson hands it off to Markham. Markham, left-handed dribble, gets cut off out top by Farmer, gives it up to Harvey out top. He calls for help. Gets it in the way of Aiden Drew. Now, Wilson thought about going down the lane, and he got cut off nicely. Good defense.
Not really where you want Harvey to get the ball at, is it?
No, right there's where you want him, but did you see the way the defense collapsed on him?
Yeah, 3 guys came to him right there.
And that goes back to what we talked about earlier, Kevin, just the fundamentals that we're seeing out of, really out of both these squads. But what do they say? Defense wins championships. Yep. This is a team in Wayne County that they don't score a lot of points, but they also don't give up many. They only allow 54 points per game on average. They've given up 43 here already. So Harvey picks up his dribble, hands it off to Wilson. And we got a foul, a holding call maybe. Sargent with his first foul. It's his first. I'm sorry, it's the second time we've seen him in the ball game. Third foul.
Senior guard.
Driving, Markham gets cut off. They kick it out to Baker. Sets up for 3, missed everything, and Farmer picks up the loose ball rebound. They'll give it to Sargent. He dishes back to Phillips, back of the iron. Long rebound, chased down. 2-on-2, and Wilson, they're going to get. Oh wait, he just got the block
and the bucket.
Did they give him the bucket?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, did they? He called it. Called it on the floor, the bucket. So.
Wow. Coach Parmalee not happy with it. Wayne County fans aren't happy with it. Yeah, I thought we might be sitting over there tonight, but free throw is good by Wilson.
Back
He's
down to
got
4.
7. 4 minutes. 5 seconds to go. Cards working around the perimeter against this zone defense. Feed it to Farmer in the corner. He'll launch a 3. And tell you what, he doesn't get a bunch of them. That's his 7th 3 of the season. But pretty good with him. He's had a big night. Harvey. Fake. May have got away with a carry. Markham 3. No good. And Farmer. Yep. Phillips drives up and under, and nice defense that time, and now they're going to say ball went out of bounds, but what an effort there. That was defensively Drew and Baker for the Cougars, and the Cardinals take a timeout. We'll do some business.
Yeah, watch your next great play, deciding what to eat after the game. Don't just settle for any fast food. Get a win for your taste buds at Wings and Rings. They've got over 12 sauces for their award-winning rings, from sweet to super spicy. Plus, they're more than just wings. Their loaded burgers, crispy onion rings, and mouth-watering mac and cheese are a guaranteed touchdown. Whether you're celebrating a big victory or just grabbing a bite with your team, make your next stop at Wings and Rings. And Millie Weaver, her keys to the game. We're looking at those 3-pointers, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Millie King. All the success starts with a winning strategy, whether it's on the field and finding your next home. Just like a great coach, the Millie Weaver team will provide local knowledge and expert advice you need to score your real estate goals. We cover all the bases from listing your home with top dollar to guiding first-time home buyers through the entire process. For a team that has keys to the market, look for Millie Weaver team. Call today at 606-485-1865. Bob, 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Randall D. Turpin CPS scoreboard. And Wayne County's pulled it back out to 7 points here.
Indeed, they
the
have.
ball.
Phillips has yet to score in this half. Get the ball to Phillips. Now they find Farmer. Defense there, and might have got away with a foul, did Harvey, but Farmer with a strong move. He's got 9 points in this quarter. He's got 9 of the 12 for the Cardinals here in the third. Yeah, going to get a reach-in call. Good call. You slap, that's usually going to get called.
Yeah, slap will get you every time. Especially out up top up here. You're right in front of the official.
Yeah. 71.4% from the free throw line. He hit 2 in the first half. Got it.
Got a good looking stroke from there.
I was going to say, gives Drew 5 points. Cuts the lead to 8. 55-47, 3:11 to go. Clock stopped. Wow, Aiden Drew, second of his free throw. He doesn't dilly-dally around with it either. He's got a quick release. 7-point advantage. Looking at 3 minutes to go in this third period of play. They feed it to Farmer, cutting baseline. Tell you what, Phillips, he doesn't just shoot the three. He finds space, moves without the basketball. That's what you do when you've not hit one in this.
Yeah, that's a nice little cutback right there.
Yeah. Harvey over on the right side to Markham. Markham looking to feed it down low to Drew. Not an advisable pass, tipped away, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Cards. Right side, Morgan waiting for everybody to get where they need to be. He gives it up to Phillips, who had a long way to come across the baseline. Now Farmer, running jumper. No good. Rebound. That's Aiden Drew. He'll give it up to Gavin Wilson. Man-to-man defense. Sticky man-to-man defense by Wayne County. That ball's knocked out of bounds. We'll see checking into the ball game for Somerset Christian is Jordan Carell. As Aiden Drew will take a seat. Harvey gets it in the corner, goes across, and that ball's going to be tipped away.
I think he just lost it.
Yep. He said it was tipped, but a couple of Wayne County players helping the officials out. I think you're right. I think that was a pretty good call, no matter what. And
Harvey tried to help him out a little.
Yeah. Well, you know, you got to plead your case.
I get it.
57-48. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third. Bounce pass in the corner. Phillips gets it. He feeds Farmer. Nice cut to the basket. And wow. He's got 11 in this half, 22 in the game. Baker splits the defense, pulls up from about 10 feet, and we got a timeout on the floor. Are we all okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Baker's got 7 in this half, and
yeah, that was Sargent. It looked like he slipped over there or something. I'm not sure. All right, big thank you to the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships, your official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, sports medicine for athletics of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. They are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region.
with the basketball.
You here?
Foul is on number 15, is first, team third. And the line shooting two, number 24, Ryland Morgan.
Wayne County at the free throw line. I didn't see if Morgan made that first one. We had a little technical difficulty. I know he made that one. I might be 1 point short on my scoring. 60-50 is your score. 1:15 to go in your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Man-to-man defense, as we've seen all night from the Cards. Harvey drives, no good. Tried to get his own rebound. Instead, comes down to the Cardinals' Morgan. He goes coast to coast, off the glass, up and in.
That was on number 3, Gavin Wilson, his second, team fourth. In the game for the Cougars is number 11, Aiden Drew. And at the line shooting 1 will be Morgan.
And that one, I missed it. We're up here trying to fix microphones and all of that stuff. So I'm not sure what's going on. Somerset Christian with the basketball. We're under 50 seconds to go. Driving and fouled hard is Aiden Drew. He hits the deck, gets up. He's all right, but he's going to shoot a couple of fouls. Not sure. My big foot, boot, shoe, something. I've unplugged something. I don't know, but we're working on it. I saw that popped up when you did that, sir. But now it's dead again. And that one is no good. 63-50, 45 seconds to go. Drew missed the first one. He'll get another. Second one is good. 7 points for Aiden Drew. It's a 12-point Cardinal lead. With the ball around the perimeter out top. Farmer over on the left side to Morgan. Morgan gives it out to Phillips. Phillips just 2 points in this second half tonight. 25 seconds to go in the third period. Cardinals look like they may be content to take the last shot here. See if they can't make it a 14-point lead at the end of the third quarter. And we're got a foul. Yep. Jordan Carell gets called for the foul. He had some contact, a little holding, looks like a slippage. Cardinal fans like it. Cougar fans don't. That's the way they say it goes. You're on?
I think I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can come loose right here.
All right. Thank you, sir. And that one is good by Phillips. Just his third point of the quarter. 27 points. So I think we can forget about that 60 points we were looking at earlier. But fast as he scored them in the first quarter, and the second free throw good. Under 10 seconds to go. We got a man down on the floor. Wilson, fake, goes in and got the roll. Gavin Wilson with his 9th point of the game. 65-53 at the end of the third quarter.
Of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
You're
back. We got 8 minutes left in regulation. 65-53 your score. Wayne County on top of the Cougars. And we had a little physicality there towards the end of that third period, but everybody's shaking hands. We're ready to go. Cardinals inbound the ball. They'll move left to right. Dribbling right, that is Morgan. They try to feed it down low. Phillips, he goes up strong, doesn't get the basket, but he draws a foul from Carell. That'll be his second, first of the quarter. I'm sorry, I apologize. I missed one. That's Carell's third foul. Phillips got it. 1 point away from 30, 66-53. Your score on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Second one, good. Wayne County drops back. They'll pick up man-to-man defense in the backcourt. Gavin Wilson, he'll hand it off to Markham. Markham drives right side, pull-up jumper, no good, but they're going to say he was fouled. And that one, that's on Phillips. His second foul of the night. First one against the Cards here. 7:36 to go. 67-53. Markham got it.
Yeah, Wayne County pulled away late there in the third. They kind of took control of that third quarter.
Second one is good. Markham has been held scoreless in the second and third periods. It's the first time we've seen him drop one through the rim since the first quarter. Farmer, a little short on the spin around, tried to lay it in over the top of Drew. Drew gets the rebound. Baker lost the handle on him, quickly reacts, gets it picked up. Carell hands off to Markham, left elbow between the legs dribble. Now he's cut off out top. Carell, he eyed a three, tried to bounce it down low to Drew. Now back out to Gavin Wilson. Markham on the far side calling for it. They can't find it. Good defense by Wayne County. You noticed how Wayne County, this man-to-man, they back off and try to double up Baker a little bit. And they'll leave Gavin Wilson alone. I'm not worried about his three-point shooting.
Yeah, if you're Somerset Christian, you've got time here, but there is a sense of urgency somewhere here.
And that is going to be. Oh no. I don't know how that happened.
No, Drew didn't touch that ball.
Yeah, Drew did not. And he didn't ask for help. I think if he would have, he'd have probably got it. But from the official over here and now one of the fans getting told you need to be quiet. We don't need anything like that. We got me of all people. Don't fuss at the officials, right? Wayne County. A nice feed down low to Farmer. He lets the defense, Aiden Drew, go by, and Farmer's got 24 points. So I'll touch on that here in a minute if we get a
Phillips
break.
Territory, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got 24. Phillips has 30. Long three-pointer. Got it. That is Aiden Drew, and he's got 10. Timeout on the floor.
For all your real estate and auction needs, contact Rick Barker and his team at Godby Realty and Auction. They're starting their 65th year in real estate and auction business, and they were selected again this year as the #1 real estate auction company. For your farm property, commercial property, residential, personal property, give the good people at Godby Realty and Auction a call today at 606-678-4865 or go to their website at godbyrealty.com and see all their upcoming auctions. Whether on site, online, or off-site, they will guide you to the best way to handle your auction. Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction, names you know and names you can trust. Bob, who is our Rick Barker rebounder of the game here?
I have no idea.
Come on, man.
I have no idea. I'd say Farmer's got a good chance. Phillips has had a few rebounds. If you're looking for Somerset Christian, you might have Aiden Drew. No, I don't do rebounds when I'm doing play-by-play.
Oh,
come on, man.
I know. I've handicapped you here tonight.
It's all right. You're forgiven.
You usually have got a capable partner.
That's why he's the best in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
Just
to quote the great Harry Doyle, that's why he's one of the best. We're under 6 minutes to go, 69-58, and we got a whistle stoppage in play. Morgan hits the deck, and that's going to be on Gavin Wilson. Third foul on him tonight. No, I was saying about the officials. There's been a lot of crud with officials and fans and coaches, and we need to stop. Off the glass, right-hander, good-looking basket right there. Farmer wide open, and he's got 26.
No, I wouldn't want to do their job, for sure.
No, and we appreciate them. And these guys that are out here right now, they've been at this a while. And they've done a good job. That's Correll, no good. Weak side rebound, that's Phillips. Phillips has gotten more weak side rebounds just being in position on missed threes.
I'm not sure that's the shot Cougars were looking for there.
No. Cardinals work the ball around the perimeter. 71-58, Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, and we got a little more. Shucking and jucking, and official turns around and lets somebody know that he's not going to be putting up with any nonsense. That's Wilson.
Yeah, he was kind of, he didn't put his hands on him, but he kept pushing him with his lower body. It's kind of obvious.
Phillips gets the ball, double teamed, and oh my goodness. 32 points for Phillips.
The Phillips and Farmer show.
Yeah, for real. Oh, yeah.
Or the Farmer Phillips show. I don't know.
Any way you want it. Sorry. Long three. Baker drains it. 21
need
points.
Some more of that down the stretch. Crawl back into this.
73-61. Plenty of time. 4:40 to go. Calling for it on the blocks was Phillips. He does a good job of moving without the basketball. He's hard to keep up with. They feed it down to Farmer. Powell lost the handle on it. Now he's doing something he doesn't like to do. That's dribble. He'll give it back up to Morgan. Morgan gets a screen all the way around, drives off the glass, the kiss, and in. He's in double figures with 10. Back to a 14-point advantage for the Cards.
Morgan, Farmer, and Phillips. Sounds like a law firm, right?
It does, doesn't it? Baker, baseline from about 13, 14 feet is good.
Yeah, Baker getting loose here in the fourth.
They need him to. Driving, Morgan, front of the rim, no good. Put back by Lefevers. And that's one where Al Gover's going to say, box out. 77-63, 3:53 to go here with the timeout.
You know, we get to see Wayne County again this Friday night. They'll be at Southwestern, doubleheader over there, boy-girl, starting 6 o'clock. And then Thursday night, we've got, Somerset at PC?
Yeah, that'll
Boys
be a big
only,
one.
7:30?
Yes. I don't know how that may determine or may have a role in who gets the number 1 seed. As we said, in the 47th and 48th, you've got 3 good basketball teams that are capable of winning. I think
you've got 3 evenly matched in each district, don't you?
In McCreary County, the 4th team over here, it's at their court. I think they could jump up and bite somebody in the butt. Matter of fact, they took this Wayne County team to overtime.
Is district at Casey this year?
Might be. I know McCreary is the 48th. We've not been to Casey in a while, so that may be.
Yeah, it feels like Casey this year. I think it was at Rock last year, maybe.
Well, if it was at Rock, it'd be Somerset.
Yeah.
Markham gives the ball up to Harvey. Harvey hands it back off to Baker, back to Harvey. Harvey drives in, shoots it over on the right side. Correll kicks it out to Markham. Long on the 3. Harvey mistimed his jump. Ball's loose on the floor. Now it's picked up. Long outlet pass up ahead to Garrett. His first basket of the night. Those are the kind of plays that take the wind right out of your sails. And we got probably should have been a foul there. A lot of contact. Up to Harvey, off the glass, too strong. Rebound comes down. A long pass out the head to Lefevre, and it's good. That was Morgan on the rebound and the long outlet pass. 81-63. Now we got a foul out top. We've lost, and Referees need to get a handle on this right now.
Yeah, I
Both
feel like
benches
there's a little bit
upset.
of a retaliation right there. I think he was upset that the one didn't get the pick didn't get called up here.
Checking in for Wayne County is
And
checking out
coach
is
just pulled
Gary.
him out there for a second.
Yeah. Let him cool down. Sergeant checks into the ball game.
Sergeant's had a couple of tough hits on the deck tonight.
Yes, he has. And there's another one. Going to say that Corral lowered the shoulder, and that one is much appreciated, or that call much appreciated by the Wayne County fans.
And you see Baker over here talking to the official. Sergeant kept just sort of headbutting him into the chest down here.
Yeah, and then...
it's kind of like wrestling, though. Everybody was looking at the ball.
Yeah. 81-63, 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go. Cougars need a big stop here. And we got another foul. That's another one on Corral, and he's out of the game. That's his fifth. Good job by the official.
Yeah.
Grab a hold of him, say, listen, young man, you fought hard. He's a physical young player. Going to get egged on a little bit by the Wayne County fans. That's all right. 81-63, Phillips. Holy cow.
He is human. How about that?
We have a headline. Missed the front. The two-shot foul. Trying to stretch it out to 19. He does with that one. 33 points for Kendall Phillips. He averages 20.4. Another player hits the deck. That's your boy, Sargent. Yeah.
His fourth time on the floor. He spends a lot of time down there.
Yeah. Oh. Drive, shoulder, no good. That was him again, Sargent.
Yeah, they recognized the mismatch there. He's a lot taller than Sargent and just took it to him.
Bounce pass over to Lefevers. Picks up his dribble, hands it off in the corner now. Long three, short. Loose ball rebound, battled for. Easy. Sharp and Harvey battle for it. And I think we're going to get a jump ball situation. Good hustle by both young men. And I don't think there was anything really malicious there.
Nothing wrong with that. Just two players going for the ball.
Yeah. Not at all. Harvey fighting for the ball, as was Cade Sharp.
It felt like one of those situations where it could turn into something, but it didn't. Credit to both those young men.
That's why I was telling them to be easy. I'm sure they heard me. 1:52 to go, 82-65.
Now, I will say, Sargent, I'm a little jealous of this whole goatee thing he's got. He's got an adult goatee.
He does. A crossover move there by Drew, but he has to pick it up. Then they feed it in the corner. Try to get it back to Drew. Ball's on the floor, and we got another rugby scrum. And these are tense situations here. And again, good job by the officials to get in there. And you know what else? Kudos to the rest of the players not involved in that.
For sure.
Because your instinct is to get in there and start scrapping for the ball.
I'll say Sargent spends more time on the ground than he does upright. So.
Put a little wood polish on his shorts and, put a little shine on the floor while he's out there.
If he plays baseball, I bet he's got grass stains, dirt stains on it.
Wayne County gets the ball in front court. We got more contact and bodies on the floor with 1:26. Harvey thought he had a steal. Now we're going to go to the free throw line because shooting two from here on out. Tate Bertram, just a freshman, hasn't got a lot of playing time, averages just 2 points per game. Does not have a free throw yet this season. And he still
doesn't. Come on, you got to get this one.
82-65, 1:26 to go. Bertram eyes the basket and back of the iron, tipped out and recovered there by Drew. Tipped it to himself for the rebound. Behind the back dribble, makes one man miss. Now Wilson looking for a screen, gets it, spin move, pulls up, 10 feet. No good, but he's fouled.
Wayne County's still sticking with the D here. They're not.
They are. They're not letting
anything
up.
go. No.
Well,
It just feels like that kind of game.
Well, you've got a couple substitutes in the game. I don't have a number or a name for number 30. He's in there. Bertram is checked in as the first one by Wilson is good. He's in double figures with 10. You also got Cade Sharp. He saw a little action earlier.
Yeah, got all your starters out now.
Right, Dawson Crest. But you want these guys to play the same way with the same level of intensity. Cardinals get the ball into front court. Crouch has it. 1 minute to go in the contest. Sargent. He's calling for the ball. Double team. Out near the timeline, they get it over to Sargent. Cardinals look content to just play keep away. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Harvey, and that is going to send Mr. Anonymous to the free throw line.
What they call the guy that when they show up like the Browns games, had the bag over their head.
You had to go there, did you? Miss on the first free throw. Being a long-time Browns fan, shoot, we've run out of bags. Second one, no good. Rebound pulled down by Aiden Drew. Wayne County, they're going to still play some sticky defense. Man-to-man. Harvey tries to set a screen, now on the roll, gets the ball down in the paint, off the glass, up and good, and he's fouled. Harvey's got 5 points. Sargent, for limited minutes, he gets his hacks. It's his 4th foul, and the 4th foul against Wayne County. So, no good. Rims out. Rebound, mystery man. And lost the handle. Ball in trouble in the backcourt. Markham goes in, lays it right hand. $19 points for Adam Markham.
Sargent on the dribble it out here, looks like.
That's it. 82-71 is your final from Somerset Christian High School. Step out, take a break. We'll come back and give you a little bit of a scoring recap and get you set up for what we got going on the rest of this week here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Business the same way.
Buys a home the same way. Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Welcome back to Somerset Christian School. It's a final here, 82-71. Wayne County Cardinals get the 48th district win as folks begin to pile out in what was an exciting, fast-paced, well-played ball game. Got a little physical at the end, but that's all right.
Refs did a good job keeping everything in check.
They did. I really do. And I think they did do a good job of that. And you know what? I think it just sets up what we're going to see here in about 2, maybe 3 weeks when we get into district tournament play. You know, how the draw comes out and or the seeding comes out is going to be interesting. And, you know, we're going to see 2 teams out of this 48th district go to the 12th region tournament. Same thing over there in the 47th district. So, as I said, 6 teams out of the 47th and 48th ranked at the very top of the 12th region. So it's going to be interesting. Can any of them make a big run in the Sweet 16 overall? Who knows? But
that's why they play them, right?
It is. We'll have a lot of fun bringing it to you.
I think we got some hardware to hand out, don't we?
We do. We got to give up our, let's do our United Cumberland Bank defender of the game. And felt like he was playing hard all game long. Didn't score any points in the first quarter. Ended up with 10. But he was tough on the rebounds, did a good job defending, and I think we're going to give that to Aiden Drew.
Yeah, well deserved there. I think he played hard tonight and would actually like to see him just on the offense. He had a nice little stroke out here at the three-point line.
He did, and he hit he hit 5 free throws, half of his 10 points. So if he can get the ball a little more, take some of that pressure off of Markham and Baker, he could, make some waves here in the very near future. Our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game goes to Jack Baker. He started out, he just started making baskets and stayed pretty hot most of the game. Ended up with 23 overall, including 5 threes in this game. And I think that's what kept it close for the Somerset Christian Cougars.
Yeah, he kept them in it. He did get a little looser in the second half. I think, did a good job of, I think they set more screens for him, got him a little more open, and it never shocks you too much when you get a little more open, you start making a few more baskets, don't you?
Indeed. And I think one of the keys was he got a nice open basket with, a nice little 6-foot shot or so, if I remember right. And that kind of got him cranked up there. And but you're right, especially, in that third quarter. But leading scorer in the ball game, Kendall Phillips. Coach Gover says we got to figure out a way to stop him. I would say that didn't go so well for the Cougars. He ends up with 33 points.
He's going to be a tough stop for anybody.
He's going to be, indeed. And Seth Farmer with 26. Rylan Morgan in double figures with 10. The Fevers had 9, 2 points for Gary. Finish up the scoring for Somerset Christian. We already mentioned 23 for Baker. Adam Markin ended up with 19, 3 points for Carell. 10 points for Aiden Drew, 10 points for Gavin Wilson. Nice game for him. And Omari Harvey with 5. Kevin, it's a lot of fun. We got a night off tomorrow night, and then Thursday
night.
The Big House.
The Big House. Go from the little house to the big house.
Somerset Briar Jumpers taking on the Pulaski County Maroons. When I moved here in 1989, that was the first high school basketball game I saw. I loved every minute of it, especially when the Carrots hit the floor after the first Pulaski County basket. I thought that was awesome.
I'll tell you, as a kid who went to Pulaski County, and I had an older brother and older sister, 6, 7 years older, and they were in the band, and so we were always at a ball game. I was that little redneck kid running around with a rabbit skin on a stick.
Awesome. I might have seen you there.
Yeah, you might have seen me. I was always there, and Chewy was always there down in the, if you remember Chewy.
I remember Chewy, yeah. I'm not a Somerset native, but, we know Chewy. And, yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then, as you said, on that's Thursday night, and then Friday night, which we just had added to our schedule, I think it's a makeup doubleheader, boy-girl, Wayne County and Southwestern out at the reservation.
Really interested in seeing both of those games. I think both of those games will be really, really good games.
Indeed they will. He's Kevin Lloyd. Want to say thank you to Jeremiah on the camera, always doing a great job. Jeremiah Jones, thank you to all of our sponsors. And I'm Bob Boone. Until Thursday night, so long, everybody.
It's the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
TB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, the sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness, ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.